Hey y'all, welcome to day 3 of 31 days of Halloween 2024, and today we're making some Cheshire Cat earrings. Now, if you were with me for day 1 and day 2, we did 2 elements. One was a glow-in-the-dark element, which was my first time trying it, so I wanted to try that again, but also the 2-charm dangle. And yeah, I thought it would be really cool to have the Cheshire Cat standing on his head because that's what he does. So we're going to try that out and see how it works. So I already laid down my outline and colored it in. And now I'm going back with my Sharpie to do a super bold outline because y'all know I love my bold outline. And I also added some little highlights with my white jelly roll pen. This time for the holes, you're going to add one to the top and the bottom of the body as well as the top of the head so that we can connect it to the foot. Once everything is hole punched and cut out, we're ready to go into the oven and bake. Baking is one of my favorite parts because I just love to see my little design shrink down into tiny charms. After you bake it, you want to make sure they're flat, and then we're ready to go in with our marker. I like to make my outlines really bold, y'all know that, so I always go around my charms with the black just so everything kind of stands out and looks put together. Next, we're going back in with that glow-in-the-dark powder, and today we're going to be using the Kelly green again as well as the teal, but today we're going to use a slightly different technique. So going back in with my Beetles top coat UV gel, I'm going to actually paint the eyes. And then I'm going to pour the Kelly green pigment powder on the eyes and set it just like that. Personally, I think this technique made the glow in the dark a little bit more bold and pigmented. Now I'm going to go in with the teeth and I'm going to make that one teal. Then we're going to go ahead and set that up under our light. Once those are finished, I went back in with my thin tip Sharpie and just made those black features a little bit more prominent because they were covered up by the powder. And I'm going to go in with my signature stickers and I'm putting them on the bodies this time. So we're going to go ahead and do our final coat of UV resin on the heads. And then the body was a little more tricky because of all the intricate limbs and everything. I did have a few times where the UV resin kind of spilled over, as you can see there, which really is a pain to deal with. I kind of hate it when that happens, but I was able to get them all cleaned up, and I did seal this one a second time on the front just to even out everything because a little of the UV resin did spill over and create some lumps. But this is how they look all sealed and ready to assemble. These are the faces. As you can see, the eyes are not as vibrant on the glow-in-the-dark side, but that sacrifice was well worth it. Now I'm going in with my jump rings. The second size of the silver is what I usually use. And that's what I'm going to use to put on the ear wires at the top. And these are the silver ear wires that I ended up using for the hooks. As you can see, I have them in gold and silver and the stud backings as well. I actually contemplated using gold for these, but I ended up settling on the silver again, so maybe we'll get some gold ones pretty soon. Initially, I was going to take those size 2 jump rings and do like 3, but I ended up changing my mind and going with 1 larger jump ring to hook the body up with the head. And I really like how that came out. It looked very clean. And this is the final result. I hope you guys like them. And of course, I'm going to show you how they look glowing in the dark. Ooh, don't you just love it? The Cheshire Cat grin in the dark. Here they are again in the light. And then I'm going to show you guys again what it looks like in the dark. I just love how this came out, executed perfectly. And this is how they look in somewhat of like a medium lighting situation. They still glow. And this is what they look like in a light. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of these earrings, and let me know also what else you would like to see me make in 31 days of Halloween. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.